Hi guys, Mr. L here. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to try to talk about what a radian is and how to change radians in degrees and degrees back into radians. Okay, and I don't know why you're asking about if I've been watching Tiger King. No, I always have my living room decorated like this. All right, so if I have a circle, the word radian comes from radius. So if I could take the radius of this circle, right, this ribbon's the length of the radius, and I could pull it out and start wrapping around the circle. All right, this here would be the length of 1 radian as I go around. And if I keep on doing this, wrapping this ribbon around, that's 2 radians, 3, etc. Okay, and I'll keep on going around. It's actually just going to be a little bit more than 6 radians all the way around. In fact, what's left over is 0.28, okay? So 6.28 might not make much sense to you. 6.28, where is that? 6.28 might not ring a bell, but if I divide that number by 2, I get 3.14. So 3.14, we should be familiar with that number, that's pi. So it's 2 pi radians to go all the way around. If we think about degrees, 360 degrees is all the way around, okay? So if I divide this number by 2, I can say pi is 180 degrees, and 180 degrees is halfway around, all right? So if I'm going to do this in degrees, I could say 0, 90, 180, 270, and then 360, I'm back to where we started. In radians, I started at 0. Well, we know 180 is halfway around, so that's pi. All the way around is 2 pi. Okay, so it's 2 pi radians all the way around, and that's where your circumference formula comes from, by the way. But divide pi by half, pi over 2 is 90 degrees. If I take the difference between 2 pi and pi, 3 pi over 2 is 270 degrees. All right, so now I could use this to make a conversion here. If I divide by pi, I could say 1 radian is equal to 180 divided by pi. Okay, so if I want to convert a radian to a degree, I could use this as my converter. So to do that, suppose I have 2 pi over 3 radians, and I want to say how many degrees is that? Well, I multiply it by 180 over pi. Okay, the pi's will cancel out. 3 goes into 180 60 times. 2 times 60 is 120 degrees. Okay, so that's how I convert radians to degrees. If I go back to this line here, pi over 180, and I divide by 180, I get 1 degree is equal to pi over 180 radians. And I can use this to convert degrees to radians. All right, so suppose I have 240 degrees, and I want to convert that to radians. I multiply it by pi over 180. All right, we're going to keep pi as the symbol pi. We're not going to change it to 3.14 cancel. All right, well, 60 goes into 240 4 times, and 60 goes into 180 3 times, so I get 4 pi over 3 radians, okay? All right, so that's a quick example of how you change radians to degrees and degrees into radians and what a radian is. Bye.